Welcome to Lex Kane's TV and movie reviews. Today I'm going to talk about a bit of a sensitive subject where some fans may be on my side, some fans might not be on my side. Basically, in my eyes, Doctor Who is dead to me now. I just watched the up to Peter Capaldi's era and classic Doctor Who on BritBox. The new Doctor Who, in my eyes, hasn't worked. I've not watched any of the episodes. I didn't even need to watch any of the episodes because of it's basically, in my eyes, it's not Doctor Who anymore. The ratings went very down in number, even in America, and even some Americans have turned off from Doctor Who. They're watching classic Doctor Who and probably watching up to their favourite new Who Doctor. Sadly, the storylines weren't that good. The new Doctor, no offence to the one who portrays the Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, she's a good actress in Broadchurch and other things, but to me, she's not the Doctor. What they really need to do is to save the show. Basically, they need to reboot it, retcon it, take it back to the events of Peter Capaldi's regeneration, and the only way they could save it is do the JR, who shot JR storyline, rather than the Doctor being shot. He's about to regenerate. There's some great actors who can play the Doctor. There's the guy Dan Stevens from Downton Abbey. He could be a really good Doctor Who. You could bring back Peter Capaldi for a few episodes until they find a Doctor again. I think he could have had a couple more years of the Doctor and had the Doctor feeling like William Hartnell's Doctor, his body wearing thin and then regenerates. And the Timeless Child storyline, it really took 50 plus years of Doctor Who down the drain. It really ruined Doctor Who. They're making that the Doctor was only this alien child that could regenerate, and really kicked the old Doctor Who storyline out the door, and saying William Hartnell wasn't the original Doctor, which a lot of fans are now divided, like with Last Jedi, Star Wars, divided. What they really need to do is now is get a new writer on board, and there's been inklings that there's, which we can't prove yet, but there's been inklings in the Doctor Who community who are maybe on the same grounds as me, that there is a producer in talks to bring back Doctor Who to what it was. I think they should do it like the serial Doctor Who from the 60s and 80s, where they had cliffhangers each week, maybe 2-parters, 3-parters, rather than being a single story each week. They could have a storyline like what DC done with Arrow. They had a villain for that season. They could do that with Doctor Who. Have 2-part episodes, 3-part episodes, maybe 6-part episodes, and really put budget into it. I think the way they could save Doctor Who, another way, BBC will not like it. Put it on stream service. Means that more people will watch it and it doesn't go by ratings. I think they should have a male Doctor again. It's not worked with a female Doctor in my eyes. You may attack me about that, but that's my view. A lot of Doctor Who fans, new and old, didn't have walked away from Doctor Who. They're just watching old Who, new Who on streaming services. They really need to get somebody on board who can do the role. I think Chris Marshall will be a good Doctor. The one from Death in Paradise. He'd be really good as the Doctor. He doesn't look his age. He looks quite young for his age. He's in his late 40s now, I think. He doesn't look his age. He looks like a 30-plus-year-old Doctor Who. He could play the Doctor. He could be the Doctor that looks young with old eyes, like Matt Smith was. I think either Chris Marshall or Dan Stevens could be the next Doctor and reboot Doctor Who. They don't even have to do a regeneration scene. They could just reboot it from the Peter Capaldi scene and then take it from there. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't be offended what I said. It's just my opinion at the end of the day, and maybe other people on YouTube have been the same. Other people on YouTube may have the same opinion as me. So don't shoot the messenger, please. Remember, this is supposed to be freedom of speech at the end of the day, and that's just my freedom of speech, what I've had to say today. Take care. See you soon on the next Lex Kane TV movie reviews video. Take care. Be safe.